Come on, we in here.
Okay.
You have me that over there? My phone?
There you go.
Got yours?
Oh, is it on?
Yeah, it's on.
Oh, sure.
So, all right, let me see. Oh, wait, that's too far over here. All right. I think that, yep, I feel better about that picture. I feel better about that. All right, we're going to give a few ticks, see if we can get some company in here.
You've got mail.
Wait, I can't.
All right. I'm on Facebook.
You're on Facebook?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll go to the gram.
All right. Hey, everybody. Hope everybody's enjoying their evening. Well, evening for our time. We know some people are, of course, across the country. It might still be daytime.
No, it's at best it's 6 o'clock somewhere on the West Coast. It's 6 o'clock on the West Coast. Okay. I feel like we ain't done this in a long ass time right now. Oh shit! Wait a minute. See, look at you, Ed. You fucking up. Oh.
What are you looking for?
These.
Oh.
I said I was gonna try these out this week.
Because I'm a low talker.
Yes, because you're a low talker.
I'm not.
You're definitely lower than me. Get out a few ticks.
Where does it
we get?
sync to?
That
Okay.
thing right there.
So Instagram will get the effect.
No,
Facebook will get the effect this
yeah.
time around.
Oh. Okay.
Facebook will get it this time. And I got another system. I can't find that I can't find the base to that pod microphone I got.
Okay.
So I gotta order another one.
All right. So be it.
Yeah.
It's doable.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Come on, folks. We trying to wait for some folks to get in here so we can go ahead and jump on in for the night. Of course, we always leave the door open for questions. If you have some curiosities about how we navigate our poly life, please feel free to ask the questions. It's part of the reasons why we're here. We share our poly journey for others who may not have the representation that they would want to have. Or at the very least, somebody that they can look at to say, okay, this person understands what I'm dealing with because they're talking about what I'm dealing with. Was that a sneeze? What the hell?
It was outside.
Man, stop! That motherfucker just blew their whole head
I
off.
swear. Heather Brooks says, "Hey, family."
Hey.
Hi.
Hey, Meek. Heather Brooks is my niece
Okay.
down in Georgia.
Selena Patrice says hello. Samantha Burgess says, "Hey, friends, great to see ya."
Hey, Sam. Hi, lady.
Great to see you right back.
Selena,
honey.
good to see you. Thank you for stopping in tonight. Oh, I'm going to slide up so I can get some of my
Hi.
to-goes. Huh?
No, my, if I try to go, it goes to another video instead of staying and
Okay,
scrolling
yeah.
like it used to.
Okay.
Gotta get used to new updates.
Fly Guy Steven, what's going on, big fella? Checking in over on Instagram. Like I said, we try to generate some conversation tonight. More than anything else, we are putting ourselves right there on the front street for questions. Most of the people who do follow us, we do recognize. At least there's a bit of them that sees themselves as polyamorous. But for those who may not identify as such, we do recognize that there's good information for relationships across the board here.
Absolutely.
So please feel free, ask questions because, again, that is part of the reason why we're here. Javon Rustin, what's going on, bro? Listen, man, I'm sick of you, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm sick of you. You always talking about I'll be in town, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, and then I never hear nothing from you. I need you to get in my goddamn inbox, man. Send me your phone number so I can call you directly because you're getting on my nerves with this open talk shit. Very true. Shot Daniels. I'm sorry. I'm reading, but I'm supposed to be reading out loud. Did I just lose it? Seriously? Okay, yeah. Hi, y'all. I was thinking about this after the last live video. I'm one of those people that sometimes skip a few months without seeing your content, but can you all reintroduce your two newest partners and explain your current dynamic? Well, I guess unofficially, V is our newest partner. Unofficially, V is our newest partner, but I am under the very real impression you may be talking about,
Cool was here.
Right, about Cool and D. Because D was on the last one out
Right.
At your house.
Right.
So, but actually, all of those ladies have 10 years, those other two ladies have 10 years or better in our lives. Yeah. As we have checked in on before, in the last incarnation of Regal Love, we spent more time focused on the nesting triad. As vital and important as that was not the only part of the relationship. That was the part we showcased the absolute most, but it was not all that existed in our relationship. Right. Tyra had separate relationships. Right. Mm-hmm. Tyra had separate relationships then. I had separate relationships then. And LaTonya as well. She had separate relationships then. So with that being the truth, we didn't spend as much time because in most cases our other partners were not as comfortable being public. So that I think I answered the question there. Chun-Li, hello, beautiful. I miss seeing your face on my timeline. That's why I can't stand the algorithm. Sometimes it just throw people off track that I be wanting to look at.
And to add to that, the other partners are also not local.
Yes. D is in Ohio and Coel is in Vegas. V is our local partner. I told you about the lipstick. I'm telling. Oh wow, talking about man.
Well, I am on camera, so I need it.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I'll let you tell the story.
Leave her alone. Yes.
I'm threatening her with a good time. That's all I'm doing. I ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm threatening her with a good time.
Well, then that's good.
Kirsten says, "What's up, baby? It's our turn. One time for the Gemini Nation that's round this motherfucker, because it is our season." Yes, and in Gemini season, y'all have to know that I'm only doing two things the most. That's all.
The most.
He ain't lying. That's the crazy part. He ain't lying.
Right. It's gonna
That
be
is
the most.
all I am doing the most. That's what Gemini season is about.
You're getting a lot of laughs over here.
I'm told to keep a lid on things all year long, but they give me the space to say, go ahead, act up during Gemini season. So I tell you what, it's Gemini season. It's goddamn hot pap season. You know, Hot Pap Summer Part 2 is coming up, so I'm about to have my titties out all the time. Y'all ain't gonna see no pictures of me with a shirt on at all.
Kirsten said 8 days.
That's right, baby. That's my Gigi. That's my Gemini gal. Her birthday same day as mine, June 9th. We coming. Where's he at? JT Ty, I know you somewhere around here, baby.
She was born nasty, too.
She was born nasty, too. We ain't gonna tell everybody, but those who need to know already goddamn know.
Them 6'9" Geminis.
Them
that's all I
6'9" Gemini. Shout out to my motherfucking brother Kevin. Kev, it's our time, baby. Where you at? I don't see you. I ain't heard from you. We got to find out what's going on.
Yeah.
Mm.
Tasha Everson, hello. Hey, my loves.
Hey, Tasha.
Hello.
How are you, baby? Yeah, we
I don't know if y'all the best, Kirsten.
Shit. Shit.
That's what I'm saying. Them
Shit.
8-8's bomb too.
Shit. Them 8-8s is great. I am not saying that they are not. I am not saying that they not. But DJ Khaled said it first, but I'm telling you now, we the best! Acting up. As I have made mention, June 9th. That's the birthday. Coming up next Sunday. So, I'll be working my way around some different spaces next week to just spend time with some of my folks, man. Kirsten, what you doing? You gonna be in the city? What? I don't know what's going on with you.
Amber Johnson says, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Shy Daniels, hey, go V. I love the energy around y'all. Thank you so much for answering my question. I have another. Mm-hmm. Have you all ever been in a closed poly relationship? Closed. And also, I want to know the ladies' zodiac signs while we're at it, LOL.
I am a Cancer.
I am a Leo.
Believe it or not, a Cancer. Wow. Because astrologically, this is not a good match. We butt heads a lot. We do. We butt heads a lot, but I think the emotional maturity that I am now starting to grow into is allowing me to not...
Responsible.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Yeah.
It is allowing me to not dig my heels in on things that we disagree about. And I am accepting perspectives that I generally do not agree with. Because I can see the validity of it. I never have to agree. But I always, at the very least, take the time to recognize where the origin of that thought comes from. So it makes sense to me. The logic for me has to connect.
And, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Sorry, no, go ahead.
The logic for me has to connect, and one of the things I'm very fortunate about is I have two very strong communicators. Actually, no, not two. Every woman in my life is a very strong communicator. Because I don't do well with hints. Don't expect me to know. I like to chalk it up to say I'm a guy, so I'm kind of dumb. No, that's not fucking true. I'm borderline brilliant, but I don't do well with hints. So talk to me. Say what the fuck you really mean, and mean what you say, because I believe in your words. I am not going to try to translate you. I'm not going to try to interpret you. I need you to speak directly to me, and I have a group of incredible ladies who do just that. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you were good. You can talk about us all day, sir. Lies. I'm joking. Kirsten says she'll be in St. Thomas.
That is right. I'm sorry, honey. I forgot. I did forget.
Have
I forgot.
fun.
So have the best time that you can. Without me anyway. So go ahead.
Nikki Mapp says, hello, everyone.
Hello.
Amber Johnson says, Leah.
Okay then.
Yeah, all the mo's are there.
Okay then.
Nikki Mapp says, oh, wee, Lady V. Love those cancers, LOL.
Thank you.
Oh.
Hi, Kia Brown is watching. Hello.
Hi.
Kirsten says her favorite cousin is a Cancer.
My daughter's a Cancer. My sister was a Cancer. My man, what's Lil Daddy?
Yeah.
He's a goddamn Cancer. Them my folk.
Right. Stephen Mack says, what's poppin', everyone?
What's going on, Steve?
Nikki says, me and Leo's butt heads a lot. Leos can be stubborn. I can see that.
Absolutely.
Ikea Brown got the symbols up. Gang, gang.
Gemini, gang, 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 gang.
Amber Johnson says Cancers and Leos are the best. Thank you.
I got one of each.
Lucky you, right?
Lucky me.
Kirsten says next year we could travel together.
Count me in. Count me in. Let's go somewhere and get on the beach.
Moses Snapshot Wilson. Good evening, fam. Hope y'all having a wonderful week.
Oh, you fucking right, bro. How you doing, man? We're in the middle of Gemini season, and goddamn it, I'm on deck. So I am hyped up and I'm ready to go. Geminis and Leo are a match made in heaven. Yeah, okay, all right.
Stephen Max of Leo. Hey, Leos. You're winning out here.
Oh my goodness. Oh my dear, yes. But like I said, we
That's all.
okay. What the I was talking about something. B, you know I kinda use for stuff like this. No, actually I was complimenting them about being great listeners, and now look at them.
That's what you were talking about.
The Lisa Cosby! Hi, boo! Shy Daniels.
V, you are wearing that dress, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what? You know it?
You got something to say.
We miss you too, Delisa.
Oh, I am cracking up right now. Oh, why is she so silly? Just cause. Oh man. Okay. But that's what I wanted to get into. Trish, what's going on, baby? Now, of course, I spend a lot of time audio journaling. In other words, talking to myself and working through some of the things that, you know, I kind of trip over in my mind, and gaining better understanding of why I get tripped over some of these things. And one of the things that I really keep circling back to is how very different men and women really are. Now, over the past month or so, I've been compiling a lot of information, talking to a lot of people about relationships, about the interactions between men and women on a whole. And it's really garnered me a great advantage to really see how different we look at relationships, how we see each other, and to be very, very candid, how much we don't see each other. Like, I seen this reel, and the guy's standing there and he asks 5-6 women, do you think men like natural women or BBLs? And every woman that they showed anyway said BBL. But then the same guy is asking a bunch of men, and every man says natural. Well, if every man says we prefer a natural, then why are BBLs still happening? Who are they getting them for if men say they prefer natural? Hey! It's the princess of the family, Diaz Jazz. There she is. She's on Instagram. It's my daughter.
Okay.
Hi, Boo.
Hi, Boo. My turtle. She just stepped in the building for a minute. Thank you for checking in, my love.
She says, hi, my faves.
V,
Mwah.
meet Jasmine.
Hi,
Jasmine,
Jasmine.
this is V. Until you guys can meet face to face, this is the first introduction you get. But again, in that understanding, where's the communication being held where it can be accepted that that's not what we're really looking for? And women, I hear it a lot because I speak to women a lot about how you want emotionally intelligent men until they hold you to a standard. That's a difficult space. It's a very difficult space. Because an emotional intelligent person will stand behind their own boundaries. An emotionally intelligent person will hold you accountable. Because we are not going to sit here and play the confusion game if we're trying to advance the relationship. Chris Rock said it years ago.
Trisha said what I said. I just whispered that part.
Oh, okay.
And then she said that part.
Chris Rock said it years ago, and please, if you take it to heart, then something in you is convicting you. Most women argue for distance and irritation. That basically means they're not trying to prove a point. They're just trying to wear you the fuck out. And men, if you understand that, then why do you continue to argue? Once you have made what you understand is a logical point, abandon the argument. There's no need to continue the argument because you said what you needed to say. You do not have to force her to acknowledge what you said. Because somewhere she's going to go back and she's going to tear that conversation apart to find out why you disengaged.
Okay, first of all.
You get one.
Like, period, yeah. Allow that time to think, too.
It is so remarkably talked about but overlooked how we as men, being by and large raised by women, we pick up a lot of ridiculously feminine qualities, like that unnecessary bickering type arguing. Men understand there's always a low threat of violence when we have conversations. So we're very careful about the way we speak to each other. But then we will get into the craziest, ugliest, nastiest shouting match with a woman. Because we watched women do it and we picked up on it because it was part of what we were exposed to. I got to do a King's Corner soon because I got a whole lot I want to say in conjunction with that. So I really have to do a King's Corner soon.
That says a whole lot about your mature and responsible adult self, too. Because you identified things that, okay, this rabbit hole is for a King's Corner. Because seriously, because it's a male, very male perspective time for him to go on and let it out.
Because
Absolutely.
as
everybody needs it.
We all need that platform as much as for polyamory. That's what PolyTalk is about.
Yeah.
It's representation for polyamory. It's representation for open love. It's representation for ethical non-monogamy. So we can disengage from the conversation about cheaters because we're not them. So we're not talking about them
At all.
So when the conversation turns around to, oh, but what about when the person doesn't? We're not talking about the people that don't. We're talking about the people that do. We are always operating from a space to believe that we're talking about mature and responsible adults. People who take loving their partners seriously.
And those striving to become mature and responsible adults. Let's not forget that.
Yeah.
Because there are people that are here to learn.
And
And they are actually practicing.
They're working on it. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
So, understanding that is our position.
Mm-hmm.
V plugged into this life and she just plugged the fuck in. To this day, I'm super impressed at how she just said, you know what? I'm here.
Right.
I love you. I love us. I love what we do. I mean, shit, why am I speaking for you? You got anything to say about that?
You got
These-
to putting her on the spot.
I'm sorry, but you know, because
She don't know what to say when she goes straight to the spot. I feel you. I watched her eyes get big, like, wait, what? But yes, as he was saying, she did. She came and she's like, okay, let me, learn and let me, okay, I see how this goes. I see how this can work for me too. And yeah, so it just ends up working when, all parties are involved are willing to not only work with each other, but actually learn how to compromise.
yeah,
Because there are certain things that, like, look at her. This is how she dresses daily.
Yeah.
I'm jeans and a t-shirt all day. You hear me? But her, I rarely have seen her in pants. Even in the winter. That's saying something, though.
I do like dresses.
She's professional. She's casual, professional, daily.
right.
And she looks great.
Yep, that's my pretty lady.
Yeah.
That's my pretty
So,
lady.
that's an example of something that me and her will never see eye to eye on. I don't get it. But I respect it because this is her. And she's beautiful when she does it. So, not that she ain't cute when she don't.
But Tyra makes it easy to be in this polyamorous relationship because
Well, thank you.
wonderful, caring, giving person. You make it easy.
I feel like, it's important to, give the time, like, especially like when y'all really first started. Yeah. Y'all have y'all time together. I don't have to be there. They be like, well, aren't you coming? I be like, I don't have to be there. I don't have a need to be there. Like, yeah, because
So
it works that way.
it actually didn't really feel like that big of an adjustment. I mean,
Right.
it's an adjustment.
It was
but-
comfortable.
but
Right, but it was a more comfortable
Yeah.
adjustment.
yeah.
It was easy to just, okay. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, it is easy, especially when you have, all parties on every end willing to just, okay. I don't have to give up anything. I don't have to stop doing anything. I don't really have to adjust that much.
But see, all of that stems from that type of flowing communication. Those questions that
true.
in most cases
That's
you
true.
probably would think is a dumb question to ask, you ask anyway, so there's no room for confusion.
And that's what I like about V, because she's like, you know what? I thought I would just ask, because I wasn't sure.
Mhm.
I'm like, and I've heard her say those exact words. I thought I would ask just because I was not sure.
And that is
can argue that.
so wonderful to an overthinker.
Right.
Because man, it helps me understand how committed she is.
Mm-hmm.
I know for everybody on the outside looking in, it really looks like, oh, he's just greedy as fuck. He got all these women and all these women is catering to him. And I'm sorry, y'all got it fucked up. I cater to them. They don't cater to me. And that's choice. Huh?
I said we catered to you.
Y'all do. Y'all spoil me. Y'all spoil me. Yeah, they do spoil me. They do spoil me. Let me make sure that is very, very clear. They spoil the shit out of me. But I do understand that they didn't come in with the presumption to say, I'm going to. They came in because of the service I provide for them. They decided they wanted to. Not because I asked them to or said, oh, I want you to do this for me. I want you to do that for me. No.
That's true.
I might say, you know what? I'm going to do this for myself. Like, God damn, you going to let me do something for you? Oh, I didn't know you wanted to, but all right. If
You
that's
know
what
how
you want to
long
do.
it took for him to be able to open a door? Literally, and that's one thing. One tiny thing in the cog. One tiny cog in the mechanism.
Right.
And it's still habit. Like, it's still habit because so many years of jumping out your own car door. Like, how many of y'all actually stop and think about you just open the door and jump out? Can you imagine waiting for somebody to come and let you out every time? Like, it got to the point where I'm by myself.
Waiting for somebody to come get
And
you.
I turn the engine off. And I'm sitting there. And then around the same time it takes for him to walk around the car and let me out, I look and then I just bust out laughing. He ain't even here. He's at work.
I gotta let myself out.
Like, and that's just one small example.
But like she
But it's
said,
real.
the time that it took to develop that trust.
Right.
The trust that I was going to come open that door every time.
Oh man, walking out.
And then accept the habit of it.
Yeah.
I mean, I watch V catch herself all the time.
Yeah.
V'll go to hop out the car and they go, oh.
Well, you got so much time of doing everything by yourself, so it's understandable. Exactly.
And I appreciate the adjustment to allow me to be that version of a gentleman, because that is important to me, to be that version of a gentleman for the ladies in my life.
Sometimes I'd be like, I'm trying to warn people like, no.
Stopping me from
I'm
opening
like,
my own
don't touch the door. He's coming. Either he's coming or my son's coming, because guess what?
Mm-hmm.
He taught him that.
Because we have trained our son up, and he is now that gentleman. He makes sure as soon as his foot touches the
Forgive me, our
concrete,
son.
he's moving to go ahead. You got it?
Sorry.
I got it for you.
I'm trying to get this glass.
I know. You trying not to share a stone, everybody. Come on with it.
I know.
You talking about Sharon Stone? I'm like Britney Spears. Girl, that was me, dude. I told him as much too. I was like, I'm trying not to Britney nobody. Sorry, Britney. I still love you.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Us teaching our son how to be like that.
Right.
It's
I can't take no part to that. You taught him how to be like that.
okay. Well,
Yeah,
you supporting it and waiting for him to open the door.
Right.
So I include you in that education.
Okay, I just didn't want to take no credit because that was something you definitely.
I mean,
you spoke to him directly. You kept him going with it. So
right.
I love that.
Right.
So, hey, he takes the trash out because you taught him.
Like I said, I mean, I do not consider myself, one of the machismo type guys. I don't feel like men are superior in any capacity, but I do understand, and I will always contend that there's things for men and there are things that are not for men. And I won't say for women, because of course I understand men are capable as well, and women are as capable as men in doing most things. So, I'm not trying to cause any separation here. Alright?
Right.
But what I am saying is my personal belief system does include a gender role. Now, I'm going to put this out there and hopefully this sparks conversation. Like I said, I've been working on this relationship skills thing. And it doesn't make as much sense as I want it to for me to wait.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Keep going for you to wait.
For me to wait until I finish it to decide I want to start to share any of it. So I will be talking bits and pieces here and there. So this is one of those things. And please do not take this in any way as an attack. This is to spark conversation. This is to elicit debate. Okay? Okay.
Excuse my butt.
Go ahead.
I got an excuse for
I'm
her.
like, they need to be able to zoom. His eyebrows is going.
Okay, this is the question, and I've found that I've asked this question to several of my lady friends here lately. I am hearing more and more and more about how women want to be in the soft girl era.
What?
Soft girl era.
That's what I said.
Meaning they don't want to have to be the boss anymore. They don't want to have to always be in control. They want to be taken out of survival mode and put into love mode. Okay.
Right.
Now, this is the question I have for all you alpha females, all you boss bitches. This is my question I have for you. How can a man accept your need for a soft girl era when you're constantly forcing him to accept your strength and independence? Men are programmed to be heroes. To be the people who find the answers. If you don't need a hero, you just eliminated what most men feel is valuable about themselves.
That is literally where the term white knight comes from. The male being the hero.
Energetically, out of balance there. Energetically, out of balance.
Not your fault.
No, because unfortunately society has trained you to say you have to.
Right.
So now you don't trust that somebody else will. Oh my God, I'm going to stomp on some toes.
That's where the whole I don't need a man.
Well, you
came
are my
from.
hero today. He fixed my running toilet. Every time I would flush it, it would just run, and I'd have to go back and jiggle it. So I was like, babe, can you
Right.
go, check my toilet?
Period.
So he was like, oh, it was just a, what was it?
Your floater wasn't tight enough.
It was just something she
I knew how to
knew
do it.
nothing about it. She'd have probably called a whole plumber to the house to figure it out. They'd have been like, "Oh, this is the problem."
Right. They charge you $600.
Got some extra money.
They charge you $600.
Now I
for it.
barely touch it. That thing be like,
Right. It's supposed to. Like it's brand new.
I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
This is
He did the same thing for me
Flush now.
because I had a chain that actually just broke. It was old. And he just replaced that little piece and it was perfect. Yeah. He already knew. It's fun to have somebody around that actually has that knowledge.
Now, do you see that? You see that right there? That is what men crave. Just the appreciation for being a fucking man. To me, not a big deal. This is what I was supposed to do. But that right there, that type of acknowledgement, bitch, I'll build you a house right now. Now that right there is divine feminine energy. It's not that she's helpless, because of course both of them are more than capable. These are fucking brilliant women. But they said, you know what? I don't have to. For a change, they trusted that. Let me ask him. I'm good, you good. Yeah, I'm good. They trusted that I could. They understood they didn't know how to. They could find out. YouTube's out there. I'm sure they could have checked. They could have found out how to do it. In both cases.
I'm a whole DIY type of gal.
But they gave me the space to be that type of man.
Yep.
And I promise you,
I had them building trampolines and stuff like years before we were even together.
in too many cases, the feeling of being needed doesn't exist anymore. Not for men. We barely feel wanted. And in most cases, we don't feel needed. And it's not that
you're not needed. It's that you're programmed to not feel.
right. We have
It's not okay to cry.
society has taught us so much how to separate from each other
Oh, Lord.
that we forget how to reconnect to each other. Mm-hmm. Having a conversation with my incredible daughter, we came to an understanding to say, we got to readjust that whole alpha with an alpha mentality. We really need to reshape that. Because understand one thing, alphas don't follow.
It's literally not in the definition of alpha.
Period. So you, alpha woman, are you going to follow alpha male? Really? So which version of alpha male are you really going to follow? I'm curious.
Omega is the yang to that yin.
Yeah, I want to
And
see.
Omega doesn't follow in their own right either.
No, they balance.
Right. That's why
They
alpha
balance.
and Omega.
Right. So, again, I'm asking as specifically. I'm speaking to the alpha female right now, specifically, because alpha men.
If that's what you identify as.
If you identify as such, because alpha men never look for alpha females. We don't look for alpha females because we don't want to fight for position.
Right. Two alphas together are very hard when it comes to coexisting. Because one is so absolute in their stance, the other is so absolute in their stance. When those stances are opposing, there is no common ground. There's no compromise. There's no what are the words? Accepting.
Adjustment.
No.
Compromise. No flexibility.
Right. Agreeing to disagree.
Oh, okay.
There is no way to agree to disagree if you are so firmly set in your stance.
Okay. Well.
You got to give a little to be able to say, you know what? Okay, that's how you feel. Okay, and it's done, and it actually be done, because those two alpha mentalities want to bicker.
Yeah. Because alphas want control.
Right. Exactly my point. So it's hard to agree to disagree when you're both still fighting for control. Thank you for that.
And then the doc comes in, Dr. Jasmine.
Hey.
She comes in. She says, but the issue is that this alpha woman wants to be a soft girl. Well, doc, this is where I ask very directly to an alpha female. Do you know how to be a soft girl? Outline for yourself, what do you believe has to happen for you to be a soft girl?
Right.
See, because right now, that's just such a wide open statement. Yeah. What does it really mean?
When it comes down to it, are you going to be able to compromise some of your strongest stances?
Where do you say, okay, it doesn't have to be my way?
Right.
So I'm waiting for that answer over there. We got some stuff going on over here too. Sade, when she says, I totally agree. Women get the most out of their man and can have their way more often by basking in their feminine energy. You better preach. Well, thank you, darling, because I do recognize it to be the truth. Did you see it happen right there? I'm talking about I got my tool belt right there. I'm about to go start building some shit as soon as we get off camera.
I'm going to watch him do it. Because I love to watch him build something. It don't matter what. He'd be like, I'm not doing nothing. I'm like, yes, you are.
I'm talking about just hanging up some shelves and she just sitting there just,
La-da-da. Yeah.
All right, Shadayos comes back and says, in nature, one alpha would have to take out the other or stay far apart. LOL. You're laughing, but you're right.
Huh?
Eric Warnham. What's going on, Eric?
Hey, Eric.
There you go. You checking in? Willie Falcone. What's going on, baby? Shadayos, in response to you there, absolutely. Alphas, again, they do not, in most cases, they do not exist well together.
Yep.
So you can label it alpha male, alpha female, but as Tara said, it's the alpha and the omega. You have to find someone that can balance that alpha. This is omega for me because I don't even think I'm alpha. Again, I'm apex. I don't feel like there's any fucking competition for me. So my ego is way out there.
At least he know it.
Huge. Extra ridiculously fucking big because it gets supported by women like this.
Got a big ego.
And women like
Shout
that.
out Beyonce.
So,
Shout
like
out
I said, that's that part. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, Doc came back. Let me see what she's talking about here. Alpha women are expected to hold everything together. Sometimes I just want to be able to drop the ball and have faith that my partner will pick up the slack and take care of stressful responsibility. Pause! Let's go back and do that again.
Oh.
Alpha women are expected. Alpha women put that expectation on themselves.
True.
You learn early. You believe early. You cannot trust someone else to do it.
Yeah. It
So
usually comes from a
you
matriarch.
get into that space to say, I have to.
Mm-hmm.
You learn from this super strong woman, and I know who yours was.
Right. Because it really does. It usually comes from your matriarch.
Mhm.
Whoever you see as your matriarch, be it your mom, an aunt, a grandma, whoever it is that you idolize the most, that's who you really learn things like that from. Because that's who you're paying attention to the most.
Right. That's who you recognize you're going to grow up and be like.
Uh-huh.
So you start to pick up traits, characteristics that you recognize are serving them well. And unfortunately, in my younger life, I was one of those who believed an alpha with an alpha could work.
But that's
Didn't work.
common belief.
Yeah.
That is very common belief because they actually depict it so much on TV and things like that, and you grew up watching it. You know where they're showing you this alpha male with an alpha woman, and with the exception of the 50s, because then of course it was the
We
housewife.
got one. I can't see what Willie Falcone is over there. We got another question over here on the book. But Diaz,
Zaj.
Diaz, Jazz. Like I said, honey, I and with all respect, and you know that up front. With all respect, I think that the expectation is self-imposed. If you did take time to trust your partner, I promise he won't let you down. Especially the partner you get. I promise he won't let you down. Will Falcone, he comes in, he says, what's good, bro? My question is, I see that you have a new lady different from the one you had when y'all first started. What went wrong? What do I need to stay away from so this doesn't happen? If you don't mind me asking.
I think
What?
it was more unavoidable.
I don't think anything went wrong. I just think that as time progressed, she understood that this wasn't the life she really wanted.
Right.
You know, she is clearly she was more monogamous minded.
Right. And we wish her the best.
That's perfectly fine. We aren't. So, you know, she was comfortable living this life for as long as she did. And then it finally caught up to her that it wasn't what she really wanted. And again, with all love and respect, we hope that she is having the absolute best life that she can right now.
Absolutely. And we take it back to what we said earlier. You know, we had people that people didn't even know about because it was more focused on that for that reason.
Right.
That was a comfort zone.
Yeah.
So, you know, now y'all are seeing more of the people we've already met and interacted with, so to speak.
Yeah, so again,
Bonded.
Yeah, we and it, what to avoid to give an answer for that. What to avoid is the hard questions.
Yeah.
Don't avoid the hard conversations.
Mm-hmm.
Don't avoid them. Have them up front. Have them repeatedly. Make sure that your partners understand. I mean, if you do this properly, I promise you will gain so much out of it.
He says, I respect that. Thanks for answering. Absolutely.
No doubt. That's what we're here for, baby.
We try to do that. So if there's people out there that we haven't answered, we are sorry.
Yeah.
Sometimes we lose the questions in the list. Some things just don't show up anymore.
Okay. Like I said, we want to be more than a positive example for polyamory. We want to be a real example for polyamory.
Right.
Breakups happen.
This is how we poly.
You know, this is we are sharing our journey authentically, transparently. This is what's really happening.
And just because a breakup happened does not mean we stopped being poly.
Yeah. You know, love doesn't stop because we stop claiming each other.
I'm not gonna laugh. I think that sometimes when people be like, you know, oh, it didn't work out, so I think I'm just gonna be with just one person, and or I'm just gonna be by myself. But you're poly,
right?
So you're not gonna be satisfied until you find your dynamic. And just because your dynamic didn't work the first time around does not mean it won't work next time. Relationships are work. Period, point blank. You got to be willing to put in the work. And if you run every time it gets hard, then you're not putting in that work.
How many of y'all got a sibling that you really just don't damn like?
You love them.
You love them.
You don't like them.
They're family. You kill a rock and drown a glass of water about them. But you just really don't like them. Do you recognize how hard you work on that relationship? Just to be civil, to be kind, not to be cruel. A cousin, an auntie, maybe even a parent. I don't know.
Don't have to be a sibling.
Don't have to be a sibling. Right. Any family member. How about a coworker? Somebody you go to school with. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you have to work on these relationships. Now, how is it, now this is one of those wonderful questions I ask, how is it that you have so much more patience for people who work with you than you do with people you love?
I think I can answer that.
Please do. I want to know.
Because in the workforce you have to, or you no longer have a job. Like, it's like your program that you have no choice.
But see, that right there is where I understand is the biggest problem.
Yeah, it may be a problem, but that's how it's set up. It's the system.
This once again, fuck the system at this point. We're trying to figure out ways that we can connect better. I've heard it said so many different times. If you talk to your partner the same way you talk to your boss, you will eliminate 75% of your arguments. you go to your partner with the same respect that you give the motherfucker that signed your paycheck, I promise y'all won't argue as much.
Oh, I completely agree with that. I was just speaking on why they get that respect. That was the question.
That was the question.
Why do they get the respect? That's
Okay,
why.
but why does that outweigh love?
It shouldn't. Like you said, if you gave that same respect to your partner that you give to your workforce, then goddamn right, there would be less arguing, more
now
communicating.
Right here, that right there, that's the answer. Samantha Burgess, I love you, but I'm about to roast you. All right, we'll have to have a job or the family don't work. That's what you just said, yeah?
Well, you have to have a job.
Well, you have to have a job or the family don't work. But you talk to your partner the way that you continue to, you won't have a family. Check.
Not you specifically.
No, I mean if that's what you're doing, then yes, you specifically. If that's what you're doing, if you're yelling at your partner instead of having a conversation with your partner, if you're not showing your partner the same kind of respect you would show your boss,
Right.
then you value your job more than you value your relationship. Period. Argue with your mammy.
Said okay, Eddie. Look. I'm saying not you specifically. I meant not Samantha Burgess specifically, unless that applies. Like, of course.
Yeah, I mean, if it doesn't apply, of course I don't mean her.
To everybody. It's nobody in specific that we're thinking of with this. But if it applies,
if it applies, then you. Applies. You know, we can't overlook, bad behavior, no matter who has it.
Samantha said you're an oracle.
Oh, well, thank you, my love. I appreciate that. But, I mean, reality is always real. And the way I try to process the information that I relay is through the best reality filter that I possibly can. Experience. Mm-hmm. It's not what I think it could be. It's, I fucked this up already. And then I tried to do it again the same way and I fucked it up again. So now I'm going to do it this way and I'm going to try something. I'm going to listen to what she said. And oh my God, it worked this time. So now I can pass that information along because I know what actually works. God damn it. Did I get it?
No.
Did you get it?
I think I dropped them.
Little spiral ass bugs.
He was on my finger.
Little spiral ass bugs. We had to get him.
Ew. Sorry. I gotta be excused.
Go ahead, hon.
I gotta go wash my hands. Thank you. Sorry, y'all. I do have a cane.
But Jazz checked back in. She says, I don't get to join often, so I try to participate when I'm here. And thank you, honey, because, again, that was exactly what that question was about.
We love you for
it! That's exactly what that question was about. It was to spark conversation, and thank you for jumping in on that. Yeah, that was great.
Oh, wow.
What's that?
I just remembered I had a microphone.
Oh. And you
so when I yelled, we love you for it, I was making sure she heard me. Well, she might have already heard.
No, she's on Instagram. That microphone's on Facebook.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Oh, boy.
Well, sorry if I yelled in y'all ears. Facebook.
You out of frame. Get your hips over there. That's right. Give me all them thighs. All right.
Give y'all the shoot.
Okay.
Give y'all that shoe, y'all.
She love these fucking shoes.
I do. I can walk around barefoot. And they got a hard sole.
In communicating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is one more time. Treese Elliott, what's up, cousin? In new practice. I'm trying to be as concise with the way that I speak when I'm having issue. What I mean is, I have a habit of winding shit up and making it really, 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 really big. Making
Really,
it,
really, really fast.
yeah, really, 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 really fast.
I love you.
I can tell the truth.
He was with the ball.
I can tell the truth. It's all right. And because I do, and I have a wonderful piece of gray matter up here, but that my brain moves quickly, and I be shifting through gears like a motherfucker, boy. I'm telling you, and letting myself listen when I'm angry, and I get angry easy. Letting myself listen when I'm angry is a new skill I'm practicing. I don't know how many people out there may have what they believe is issues with their anger. I do. I'm not going to hide from the truth. I do.
Hashtag Black Men in Therapy.
That's right. Hashtag Black Men in Therapy. But if you do understand for yourself that you have some version of issues with anger, then I recommend that you check in with yourself to see where you are in your angry. And if you're past the 2 in your angry, disengage. Get out of there. You can't think when you're that type of angry.
I love you. I love you. I love you. You know who you are.
Wait a minute.
Is that where I get it from?
Is that Jazz says? Is that where I get it from? Literally have a spiral tattoo for how often my brain will spiral through my emotions. You are your daughter. You are your father's daughter. That's yeah.
He is the one.
Yeah,
He is
that's
the
me.
one.
That right here. For as much as I want to blame your mother, I can't. That's me. That's me. Oh, Facebook, in case you ain't paying attention, I'm talking to my daughter over here on Instagram. My biological daughter. Yeah.
Exactly where it come from.
So yeah, that
I love that
comes
she was
directly
on
from
her.
me. And understanding that, I got to work on that. We talk about the work that we do in relationships. I think we. Oh, you need this one? I think we need to do a little more work on ourselves. We have to work on our tolerance. We have to work on our acceptance. We have to work on our communication.
Oh, yes.
And not the you know what I mean or you should know me. No, bitch, no, I don't know you. I will never know you like that I can read your mind to the point where you should not communicate.
I can get a feel of you, but I can't.
I have a working knowledge
Right.
of everyone that I'm connected to. And I have my own metaphysical connection with each and every one of them. I have blown their minds by the way that I know who they are. Fact? Truth? Okay. And we won't get into examples, but they know what the fuck we talking about. With that being the case, I still do not presume to understand them. I still need you to talk to me. Tell me what that look on your face means, so I don't have to always ask. Explain to me.
I could assume and be wrong.
Right. What happens if I'm misreading your face? Because I used to misread her face so fucking much. Oh my God!
Oh man, when we finally had that conversation, it was like, wow, really? Yeah. Because he would just catch a fleeting look I have in between looks.
Man, look. I'm trying to told you. And all of it was me projecting. All of it was me projecting. She hadn't done or said anything to make me believe that she should or would have a problem.
Right.
But in my mind, the look on her face said she had a problem.
Right. And he acted accordingly.
Wow.
It was bad.
Started a whole situation.
Yep.
Yeah.
For nothing.
Yeah, for
And I couldn't tell him that it wasn't. Because at that time, he was still too stubborn to hear it's nothing.
I couldn't hear it.
You know, he wasn't like beyond all, of course. But, yeah, it would take a while to be like, hey, dude, look, dude, it's nothing.
Right.
I don't know what else you want me to tell you.
Right.
And then it's like, okay,
now it's something.
maybe it's nothing.
It was nothing. Now
That's
it's
when his brain will be like, maybe it's nothing. But now he's like, let me just ask.
Yeah. And this is where I'm saying I'm a huge proponent of this. You have to invest good ingredients into your fucking relationship.
Right.
You have to. Because when you don't, how are you expecting this masterpiece if you don't invest great material into the art? How? Your skill alone, no matter how talented you independently are, your skill alone will never create a true masterpiece. You'll get some shit to get some notoriety, no doubt. Mm-hmm. But that enduring, that thing that is going to be important for a long fucking time, you gotta invest into it. I want each of my relationships to endure a long fucking time. So I am investing into them. Those relationships that I have not been able to pour into the way that I want to, that's why I haven't, because I refuse to half-ass it.
Bless you.
Why do they keep coming here to sneeze?
That's the best neighbor in the world out there sneezing. I know that. Look, it's a shame. I know that sneeze. That is funny because I bet you, if you open the door, that's exactly who I'm talking about.
But back to my point. I'm very careful these days to look for me in the problem, because it's so easy to deflect it to say the next person is the problem or the other person is the reason why this thing is this ugly. Well, in a lot of cases, you don't look at yourself to understand that it's your insecurities that make this thing this big. You don't recognize that you've been triggered by something that they did. And we have to pay the biggest part of attention to being triggered only means that we were reminded of something that already happened. It's not that this person did the same thing, they just reminded you of it.
Mm-hmm. And on the flip side of that coin, we do have to acknowledge those people who have been programmed to believe that it's always somebody else's fault.
Yeah.
Because if you're taught that you are never accountable for a situation, then you grow into an adult that is never accountable for a situation. Sure. What did you help do that escalated the situation? I guess that's better than saying further.
Yeah. Why didn't you? What could you have done to de-escalate the situation?
Like how you were talking about, if you realize your anger's at a 2 and stopping yourself there.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, because they might escalate that situation without even realizing they're escalating that situation. But at the same time, they're too busy blaming the other party involved. Mm. No matter what, every bit of this, every step of this is that person's fault, not mine. And that's how they end up presenting it to the world.
Yeah.
Oh, they did this and they did that and they did this. Never mind, halfway through, I called them out their name. Or halfway through, I said this. Mm-hmm. Where that situation might have ended there. But then I stirred it back up. I wanted to bring the pot back to the fire. Oh, yeah, but you remember when you did this? Oh, God, that drives me nuts. If we've already moved past that, move past it. And that's not our situation. I'm just saying, in relationships, I've had prior relationships to this one.
Yeah, I wasn't the first. I ain't get it fresh out the box.
Shiny new crayon. But yes, I feel like that is also important to look at, because there are too many people out here that have been so influenced by society, like how you were talking about, like how we were talking about opening doors and things like that, because that's not something that was generally taught.
Mm-hmm.
Just like the woman was taught that she don't need a man to survive.
Man,
who the hell's gonna chop that firewood when there's no electricity anymore? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Who's gonna chop the fire? You go on with your strong self. He's gonna chop my wood. He gonna chop my wood. The champ is here. So where we gonna be warm? And there you go, I'm trained.
Oh my goodness! Cut it out.
I am. I'm done.
You do know you got a microphone on there.
Oh,
all
shit.
That whispering.
Not Instagram though.
Ah! Oh
on
my
there.
goodness! Oh man! All right, let's see. Is there anything else? You got something? She's like, take this motherfucker off me.
If it's his
Get this motherfucker off me. They do not need to be listening to me talk that shit.
Look, I feel like I need to lean away from her. Cause she
Oh,
got
hell
one
no.
on too.
Alright, did that go off? Yeah, it's off.
But yeah.
Hey, Chris Cartier, what's going on, brother?
Hey.
How you doing, baby? Hey,
I've seen a few people just pop in.
Chris, listen, man.
TT.
Post you if you want, man. You can throw your event up right there in the chat, man. Throw your event up, cause I know you got that coming up in November. TT Cobb, what's up, baby? Polo. His ass probably
Look,
gone
and I'm gonna
already.
say it just like he did. Keisha. Keisha.
Sister Keisha,
Yeah, the one we just went out to visit.
Yeah, for her birthday.
Hey. Yeah.
Hey, sister.
Hi, Bill.
Did you hug my niece for me? I told Porno to yeah, fuck it. It's
Man,
out
I love them.
there. I told him to tell you that
Nobody else
we
knows
could
who he is.
we couldn't make it. We love you, and he was supposed to give you a hug and a kiss for me. And if he didn't, I'm gonna see him tomorrow, so I'm gonna smack him.
Smack.
Speaking of which, pre-congratulation to my brother Steve and his in about 14, 15 hours, his new bride Tina, man. Congratulations to you guys. And I will see y'all tomorrow, man.
We will see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We the three of us will be there tomorrow to support you. And Keish, like I said, honey, please make sure Liz understands that how much I love her, and I'm so sorry. I just could not get out of work. It was just impossible because, I got to take my birthday
Swear
weekend
we
off.
wanted to be there.
And I can't take my birthday weekend off. The universe going to go on tip.
Yet.
So, right, you haven't got to meet her yet.
No.
Yeah, because when they came here, you didn't come down.
And then after birthday, she wasn't there.
Yep. Okay. Okay, she said that he did. Okay,
Oh,
good.
good.
Okay, Chris, there you go, my man. Appreciate you, baby. Yeah,
They'll take over real.
Yes, he got that coming up in November. Our love baby, Henny B, she got her luau coming up at the end of August. So we want to make sure that we let all you guys know who are lifestyle adjacent that these are a couple very, very classy and upscale event coordinators I have great respect
Actually
for both of them.
take time and
Yes.
plan the event.
Yeah.
It's not just a
Yeah, they ain't
You
just
get there
throwing it
and it's
together.
just
They ain't
thrown
throwing it together
together.
and get a
No.
couple dollars. No,
No.
they put time, thought, real effort into this, man. And I
Urban
really
vendors
appreciate
and
what
stuff.
y'all doing. Yeah. Oh shit! Say word? Oh, you done fucked around, got us in the house. We coming. We coming. Yeah. I'm gonna holler at you in a minute. Okay. Like I said, I respect these guys, and I do recognize the effort that they put out there. So I feel very confident to advertise with them because I think it's worth it. Real shit. Let's see. Like I said, next week is my birthday. So unfortunately, for as much as we would like to be able, well, I mean, we might be able to sneak in a few minutes live somewhere. 'Cause, yeah, I don't know where. But, hey, get out of there!
that any of that will happen
Right.
because we always say we're going to, and then we get into the throes of the shenanigans.
Yeah.
And it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, because our shenanigans
But
and
we
again
will
always
try.
happen.
We will actually try, especially when we get a little downtime. Maybe you might get like 5 minutes.
You might get some time in the car.
Right.
En route to the next event.
Wherever we go to next. But yeah,
I'm like, look at my shoes.
this bitch, I can't.
Those shoes are-
I like my shoes.
But like I said, we so next week we are going to be we are going to be together. My love her. She's we gonna be with her, and my love her. She's gonna be in town too. So the shenanigans will again. We will shenan and again, and then again and then again. So
Y'all don't even understand how monumental it is that I even care to show my feet. Like,
right.
am I lying?
That's a big deal for
I
her.
do not play.
But she loves her shoes.
I
so
love my
she's
shoes.
showing her shoes off. She's happy. I'm glad I got her something that she liked. But there's something else I was supposed to be saying. X-Yalis over on Instagram. I ain't see you, but I know you out there somewhere. Happy birthday, fam. I don't know if I'm going. No, I doubt very seriously I will be back on here for your birthday. JT Ty, happy birthday to you too, bro. Let me see, who am I missing? Rena, All Pro Steel. I think that's your name. I know it's Rena. I'm sorry, honey. Happy birthday to you. My cousin Tom. My cousin Donica Cheeks. It's our time, baby. We gotta find out where you gonna be so we can get on the dance floor together somewhere. Boy, stop.
What?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I mean, honestly, yeah, that's true.
Well, I'm see.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? Yeah, we just got a friend request for a Regal page from our son.
You really are autistic, son. That ain't no secret. He
We'll
tells the
see.
world now.
We'll see. Anyway,
That's why I took off the microphone.
Malone Johnson, good to see you too. All right, appreciate you stopping in. Andre Crumity, I think that's right. Y'all should record the lives and post them on YouTube. Actually, we are going to go ahead and bump up because we have some old stuff on there. And when I say old, I mean I don't think anything is on there that is newer than 3 years old. When the original breakup happened, of course, we kind of fell off in a heavy way. I don't think we did a PolyTalk for 3-4 months.
Huh?
No, we didn't do a PolyTalk for a while.
Who?
You and I.
Oh. I'm like, wait. We've had plenty of PolyTalk.
Honey, I'm talking about
The break.
with the breakup.
Oh yeah.
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 But you're right. Who was
It was
that?
a needed break.
Andre
for Mama.
Crumity. Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely.
It was.
We had to rebuild ourselves.
Right.
We had to rebuild our union
Right.
because it suffered through some things as well. We really don't even talk much with each other. I know I talk to my therapist a lot about it, but we don't really talk with each other. Take two. Each other a lot about the breakup. It's just we both just kind of. All right, it didn't really happen. Okay, we still okay?
We both handled it in our own ways.
All right, we're breathing. Let's go. So that's basically what happened there, but it was a thing. It was a thing. V definitely helped me through it. My therapist did a lot. Cool. The energy she poured all over me during that time was so mandatory. I recognized for myself I would not have survived without it. The unwavering love that Delina always gives me, and the fearless communication that she has with me, just it positions me in a space to say I can always trust what she tells me because she ain't scared to tell me the truth. And she tell me the truth in ways I don't want to fucking hear it. But she always tells me the truth. Again, because I do have such effective communicators around me, when the times do come that I do need to talk, they do give me the space to say what I got to say. And, of course, they respond in kind. But I was going somewhere with all that. I promise I was. I had an end. I promise I had an end. Ha! I found it. Okay. We are going to revamp our YouTube page, and we're going to start putting more recent videos up. Yes. And we will. I don't even know if we're going to splice this shit. I think we're just going to go ahead and fucking copy and paste them right over there on YouTube.
But there will be more videos too, because
yes,
we have regular videos that we actually take when we're just taking a video.
Yeah.
Right? So we can actually upload those as well.
Right.
A lot more content will be available there. It won't be as much on Facebook. We'll still be on Facebook, but
we'll hit Facebook because it's Facebook.
Right.
But we are going to start moving into some other platforms. Twitch has gotten our attention. Of course, YouTube, Instagram is still viable. TikTok is starting to make some moves. Like my personal TikTok, I'm starting to see a little action over there, so I'm feeling good about that.
I'm gonna go on OnlyFans and show off my shoes. They gonna like my feet, y'all.
I can motherfucking not.
I just needed one more reason to show them one last time, y'all. Hey, I'm just saying, I like my shoes. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't care what nobody says. I like my shoes. I can't wear heels anymore. For those of y'all that know, y'all know.
Right. Right.
I'm a vet. I got a cane. I'm saying. These flats right here, though. Look, I got another one. All right, I'm done.
Oh man, she's having too much fun with these.
I am, and I'm gonna continue to all summer.
Right. I'm
gonna have tan lines that match.
I'm asleep. All right, folks. Well, shit, it is about time for us to go on and boogie on out of here, man. Oh, hold on. Time was going
really.
Oh shit! Yeah. Okay.
That's why I'm cutting up now, because now everything kicking in.
Oh, okay, I got you. All right.
Shoes.
I
didn't even have to look that time.
Oh, you knew where they was. She just kicked them up. Right in the camera.
Period.
All right. Like I said, folks, we are gonna go ahead and get on out of here. Because it's time. Shit. But thank you for all the love. We appreciate all the interaction. Chris Cartier, we're gonna holler at you, Pepe.
Yeah, he's definitely about to holler at you, honey. Look, I call everybody honey.
Right.
Everybody's honey. I'm like, why?
We're going to be on our absolute best birthday behavior this week coming. What am I? Are you showing me something?
No.
Okay.
Listening to lies about best.
I'm gonna be on my best.
Best the new.
I didn't listen. I didn't say it was gonna
best
be good.
The new bad.
I did not say. I didn't say I was
translate best into a whole lot of different words.
I did not say I was going to behave politically correctly. That is not what I said. I said it's gonna be on my best behavior. And what did I say I'm going to be doing during Gemini season? I'm only going to be doing 2 things. The most. That's it. That's all I'm going to be doing in Gemini season. So y'all
on
get ready.
His best behavior.
That's on my best behavior.
The most.
My titties is going to be out a whole lot. I'm talking about, making them jump like Devo. That's what's happening. That shit is going down.
They can't see. Hold on.
I'm gonna be out Terry Crews dancing out this motherfucker this
Yeah,
weekend.
we are inflated all of that.
I am acting up. I'm acting
rightfully
up.
so.
I'm acting up just cause.
When you deserve it, you get it.
And they say I deserve it, so I get it.
Yep.
So I'm happy about that. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate y'all.
If they real ones out there, when you don't get it, you might need to question why you don't deserve it.
Oh. God damn. Ow. Shit. Y'all need to rewind that shit. You remember what you said? Say that again. That was good.
You get it when you deserve it. But if you're not getting it, then you need to question, why don't I deserve it? Because then you might have some accountability to look at. Something you did along the way. As opposed to something that's always the other person's fault.
Right.
If you can honestly think of all the situations you've been in and it was somebody else's fault, you need to rethink.
Right.
All of those situations. Because it can't possibly have always been somebody else's fault.
Right.
Now, the fault may lie with whoever taught you to believe that way, but
Still
because
not right.
you acted that way, it's your fault too.
Still not right. Just because somebody always told you it is does not mean that they were right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know, we've been on this live over an hour because I'm feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm ready to pour me another one off camera.
Hour
and have fun.
and a half.
Okay. Well, as y'all can see, I'm being told, get the fuck off the camera. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the fuck off the camera.
King's Corner can go 8 hours if he so pleases.
So, more than likely, next time y'all see me, it will be at King's Corner.
Right.
But in the meantime and in between time, we really appreciate you guys for stopping in, checking in,
with my hair and shit.
and sharing whatever you did share.
Yes, we appreciate y'all.
Dr. Jazz, thank you, honey. Definitely appreciate your input tonight. It was great to see you again. Jay Barnes, what's going on, bro?
Read it.
Tyra always coming with the deep philosophy. Let me pass the collection plate. Go pass the collection plate, Jay.
No.
Well, you know the congregation get 10%. 10%.
10% for the Lord.
Why you get her started? She's gone. It's too late. She's gone. She's gone.
Okay.
Oh, my face is too red. I cannot.
All right. Wait, I'm stuck. All right. All right.
There you go.
Folks, we're getting out of here. We love y'all. We mean it. Peace.
Oh my God. I should have had, maybe I should have took half of your gummy. Girl. I think I feel nothing with the one.